everyone, I am here with my all-time favorite eyeliners. I have everything from liquid liner to pencil liner to gel liner. And I just wanted to give you my thoughts and opinions on them, and I will tell you kind of stuff I like and don't like about them. First, I'll start out with is liquid eyeliners, and I have three here that I really like. The first one, and they're all drugstore, the first is the Essence liquid liner. This is dirt cheap. It's under, maybe it's like $3 or less than that. This is just in the color black, and the wand is kind of like a felt tip wand. It's a very, very liquidy consistency, but the color is really nice and black. You see there. This one, as much as I love it, it's really hard to get a really nice, thin, precise line though, just because of the way that the tip is made. It's really great for like a very dramatic eye, but for a thin line, it's really, really difficult. It is a very, very wet liquid eyeliner, but I do really love it. The lasting power is really great, and it's a nice, rich, love the Essence one. The next one is kind of a love-hate relationship. This is the Physicians Formula Eye Booster. I love the way that this applies. So it's in a pen type formula. It has this really nice brush, and it's very, very thin, and I like how flexible it is. If you can see, it just, it's very flexible. The only bad thing is this thing dries out so fast. I used it for less than a month and it was already dried out. See, the line is kind of splotchy, and when it was at its prime, freshly new, it was very, very inky black. I love it. I love how pointed the tip is too, so you get that really thin line when you're getting in the inner part of your eye. Also makes making a wing super easy. The only downside is that it dries out really fast and then it starts to kind of get splotchy. So the last few times that I tried to use this, even after shaking it up, I'll go to apply it and it'll be really splotchy and patchy, and I have to keep trying to go over it, and then nothing comes out. So unfortunately, the longevity of this is not that great, but the application of it is really, really nice when it is, you know, a brand new product, but expect it to last about a month. The next one is the Jordana Fabuliner liquid eyeliner. Again, it's like a pen form, and I like this one. This one is like a felt tip marker, but it's not as flexible. That's the only thing I don't like, is that it doesn't flex as well. It has a little bit of give to it. It's very, very black, and it does make making a wing really, really easy because it is such a fine tip at the end. Just the flexibility of it is not as great as this one is. So I love this pen, but I do like that this lasts a lot longer. I've had this one for about 3 or 4 months, and it's still very, very black. Now if we get into pencil liners, I have quite a few. The first one that I'll mention, I have a little bit of a negative to this. This is the Grow Luscious Revlon Grow Luscious liner in Onyx. This is a really nice black inky color. It's super creamy. It's not like the blackest black, but it's very blendable, very creamy. I got this for my waterline. This burned my eyes so badly, so I do not recommend putting this on the waterline. I've never experienced any issues with applying liner to my bottom lash line, even if it's not meant for it, but this burnt my eyes. Like, it stung really bad, and they couldn't stop watering. So I do not recommend this for your lower lash line, but if you want to use it on your upper lash line, it's really creamy and nice and blendable, and then it does have like the smudgeable ability to it. So if that's what you're looking for, this is a great one from the drugstore. The next one, which is a great one for your lash line or your upper lash line, well, your waterline or your lash line, this is the NYX Slide On, Glide On, Stay On, and definitely a Turn On Waterproof Extreme Shine Eyeliner. Extremely long name. Comes in a variety of colors. I have so many of them. And this one is really nice and black as well. Extremely soft and creamy. And it's just a gorgeous black. I think this is a great alternative to the Urban Decay 24/7 liners, because once this does set, it really does stay on your lash line. It does not budge. This is a really great one. Another one, I'll compare it to the Urban Decay. Here's the Urban Decay in Perversion, which is their blackest black. Let me swatch it next to it. they are pretty much dead on as far as intensity of black. There's the Urban Decay and there is the NYX. So definitely a huge price difference. I think these are under $4 or so, where the Urban Decay are like 18. So definitely a big price difference. Just depends on which one is more accessible and which one you actually want to buy. Both are really, really great. They're extremely creamy. I find these ones are a little bit harder to do a really nice upper lash line liner look because they are so creamy, so they smudge a little bit and they're super soft. So these ones are great for the waterline, and then great if you're going to kind of smudge them out on your upper lash line. But as far as getting a really nice precise line on your upper lash line, they're just so soft and creamy that it makes it really, really hard for them not to kind of like melt when you're applying it. So that's just my 2 cents on those. But they're really black, they're really nice, and now that they've kind of set, they don't really smudge too much. So they're pretty much there. The next black one that I really love for the waterline is the Master Drama from Maybelline, and this is in Midnight Master. Now this one is the retractable pencil type, and I find these are a little bit easier for the upper lash line if you're going to line it with a pencil liner, just because they're a little bit more of a stiffer consistency. It's still very creamy, but it's not as soft as like the Urban Decay one is. Again, it's super black, a really, really great liner for your waterline, also for your upper lash line. And again, that was the Master Drama Eye Studios in Midnight Master. Drugstore one that's really great and really black is Deepest Black Prestige Total Intensity Eyeliner, and it's their long-lasting liner. And this is a really nice inky black as well. Here it is compared to the Urban Decay 24/7 and the NYX one. So really nice black. This one stays really great on the waterline. It's a creamy formula, but not as soft as the Urban Decay one. So this one again would be a great one for your upper lash line if you want to use a pencil liner for that. Another drugstore one I have is the Carbon Black Extra Intense Liquid Pencil Eyeliner. And this is a pencil liner, but it's supposed to be like the intensity of a liquid liner. And I'll swatch that for you. This one is very, very black. It is right here. Very creamy, again, a great one for your waterline. It is a bit soft, but it still works really good for your upper lash line. The intensity is amazing. It's a very black, black, black liner. So again, that is the Carbon Black Extra Intense, which is right here. The drugstore has so many great black, black liners that you don't always have to go to a high-end eyeliner to get the same effect. Then the last two are MAC. First one's Smolder. This is probably one of my all-time favorites for my waterline. It's a nice dark black, but it's really kind of like a creamy, I don't want to say that it's really soft. It's an eye kohl, but it works really great at smudging, and I really like it on my waterline as well, especially to smudge it on my lower lash line. This is a really, really great one. And then my all-time favorite is a Kohl Power Pencil in Feline. This is an amazing black. It's just as black and nice as the other ones, but the formula is really, really nice, and it's probably just because it's MAC that I love it so much. But I would say it's equally comparable to the drugstore ones. They're all very, very nice, black, creamy pencils. This one I could line my upper lash line too, and it's not too soft that I feel like it's melting and not really being as precise as I would like it. And then for my gel liners, the two that I really love are these, what are they called? Lacquer Liner 24-Hour Infallible by L'Oreal. I have one in black, I have one in espresso, and I have a navy one. The formula of this is so nice. It is so smooth. I don't find that I have like patchy areas. Sometimes when you apply it, you know, it's a little bit of a stiffer formula, so you can't really get a really nice smooth line. I find that this is the most smoothest liner ever. I'm wearing it today. It's very creamy, but it stays put. I just love it. I don't have problems with it transferring, wearing off, smudging. Once it sets, it's on there. I find that I like them more than my MAC fluid lines. The MAC fluid lines seem to dry out a little bit, and they're a little bit stiffer to work with. I just find these are absolutely so creamy and extremely pigmented. I recently gave all of my Physicians Formula gel liners to my mom because I found that I loved these so much that I'd never use my Physician Formula ones. Although I like them, they're just not as pigmented. But these are so amazing if you just want a very rich black, brown, or blue line and you want it to be very smooth. These are just so, so great. And then just some kind of colored liners, I guess. This is a newer liner for me. This is the NARS Larger Than Life liner in Rue Bonaparte, and it's a flesh toned liner, which is really great for kind of like a natural eye to put this on your waterline, and it just kind of brightens up your eye area. You probably can't see it because it's flesh toned, but this is really nice. I find it lasts a long time on my waterline. It looks very natural, way more natural than using like a white liner does. So this is really great. It's a bit pricey and I'm sure that you could find some other ones, but I really have been enjoying this and I love this. Another liner that I really love, these are from Urban Decay. Here's a couple of the colored ones. This one is in Flipside. It's a gorgeous aqua teal color. Really beautiful. Love putting this on my waterline. Is Radium, which is a gorgeous blue. It's a little bit more of a brighter blue rather than a teal color. Another one that is really fun is by NYX and it's in Jewel. This is a great one to kind of use as a base. It's a gorgeous purple right here, if you can see that. Love, love, love that. And then a purple that I really love is Empire from Urban Decay. It's a gorgeous kind of deep purple color. It's right there. I just love the colored liners for my lower lash line. So I hope this gave you some great ideas on some really great black eyeliners if you're in the market to look for one. I know that I always like to know which eyeliners are going to be the richest, the blackest, because to me, there's no point in buying a black eyeliner and having it be charcoaly. It kind of defeats the whole purpose. So when I'm looking for a black eyeliner, I am looking for inky, dark, black, and it's also important to know what the texture of the liner is, because if it's too soft and creamy, it's not going to work very well for a upper lash line liner because it's just going to melt. Also, it's good to know if something's good for your waterline or not. Like that Grow Luscious one, I don't recommend using this on your waterline. It burns. So I hope that this was helpful and that you guys enjoyed. And if you have any eyeliners that I did not mention that you love, please leave them down as a video response or a comment down below because I'd love to know what some of your favorite eyeliners are. And until next time, I will talk to you later. Bye!